What's up, Internet? Welcome to today's show. Some of you have been tuning in, know what's going on. For those of you who don't, this is our weekly Predator campaign set in the universe of AVP. As if you're a Predator fan, you know that Alien fans like to think the two universes are separate. But for Predator fans, it doesn't work that way. After the first AVP crossovers, the Alien universe was interwoven into the Predator universe, and the xenomorphs are actually part of Predator culture, deeply rooted in Predator culture. So for Predator fans, it's hard to distinguish the two universes, say that they're different. That being said, this is also my weekly platform where before we start, I rant a little bit about how much dread and how mortified I am at the coming of Predator Badlands, which I would be calling Predator castration, as frankly, they just seem to have taken my boy's balls. Pretty awful. There has never been, and hopefully, my hopes is we can still stop it, that there will never be a Predator who's a big old pussy pants, put it lightly.
This sector?
Yeah, that's his face he makes. That's his face. That's the face that he makes. Yeah. It's pathetic. It's awful. So, to tell you, Alien fans, those who may not be such Predator fans, I know some of you guys have a preference. You know, like to tell it different, but and I've brought this point up before. If you recall, the anticipation for Alien versus Predator was a lot larger than the anticipation for Freddy versus Jason. This was supposed to be the horror crossover of the century, and of course it fell flat. What didn't fall flat was AVPR, even though y'all be hating on it. You're stupid and fight me if you don't think so.
Catch me outside.
But the point is, Predator's a monster. He's not a little wussy pants prize, and worries about whether or not he's gonna die. It's not in their culture. It's not a thing. Your first hunt is a hunt. So almost universally across all the source material that I've read, a predator isn't blooded until he hunts a xenomorph. So, like I said, it's integral to the culture. Now, how do you expect a big old furry pee-pee pants go hunt a xenomorph? Like, it doesn't make any sense. This is the perfect species. This is the, well, what else do they call the xeno?
Black Death?
Yeah, well, that's what the Predator referred to as the Yacho referred to it as. But in the Alien franchise, they're always going on how about it's the perfect species. It's like the
life form.
pinnacle of evolution. Yeah, it's the perfect life form. Like this is the test of manhood that every male Yautja has to go through, and for them to just like if I'm not putting it across, the point is he has to be worse, a bigger monster than a Xeno. And they just killed that. I mean, they really killed it ugly and hard. It feels bad, man.
I think it's super crazy that it's like, oh, you're a man now. It's time to start your hunting career by killing the most dangerous thing in the freaking universe. And if you can do that, you may start to hunt and collect trophies and gain honor. Like, are you kidding me?
Yep.
It's like, oh, you're level 1. All right, straight to the end boss. Let's go. Beat him to start your adventure.
Yep.
That's just
So it is.
we just
No,
badass mofos.
yeah, no, they do normally give you a guide, and sometimes you go in a group, but you are expected to do it on your own at the end of the day.
Yeah. It's hardcore, man.
Yeah. So in the books they get some guidance. We see in, again, I think the quintessential predator would be the Machiko Noguchi story, wherein the clan of predators that it's attacking is all there's a whole group of them. There's like 6 of them or something,
Mm.
and all the young hunters get killed. All of them.
Jeez.
Only their guide survives. And he's like a mega badass, right? And he like doesn't have a problem with the Xenos at all. So you can see like there's a huge difference in skill level. Some of the other hunters are really skilled. Like one of them before he goes out, like takes out 5 Xenos in a row, like back to back, and then he just gets overwhelmed. And like the whole time, like that the dude is watching, the guy, I can't remember his name right now. He's just like, oh, he should have done this. Oh, he should have done that. Like, no, that's why you don't do that. And he's just watching them all. like, but he doesn't get he never once gets upset about it. Like it's
Just be out the way.
predators don't have that emotion. Like it doesn't make sense for them to represent a predator as scared, a monster, an iconic movie monster that's scared. No matter what. It just doesn't. Get out there, guys. Make a stink. Help me get on social media. Part in the general direction of the people who are in charge of this movie. Be nasty, but civil. But be nasty enough that they know you mean it. Not me.
Respect their
let them know that
personal
you're going to
space,
be.
but not their ideals.
Yeah. Yeah.
Spit all over what
What-
they think, but don't spit on them.
Yeah, absolutely. And let them know that you're not going to be watching this trash movie until they change that predator's expression. And also, they should probably fix his stupid skull as well. What the hell's up with his hairline? He's got a widow's peak? What? No. The answer is no. All predators, all of them ever have all. And there is some leeway. Some predators have had a shorter thumb, like almost opposable thumb on their feet, like that's pulled back, right? Some of them have spikes around their eyebrows and on their ridges. Some of them have more defined, like, I don't know if it's ligaments or what, but more defined skulls than others. Some of them have spikes along their crest. Some of them have like bigger tusks or teeth or whatever. Well, that's fine. For them to break the crest of a monster who's known as a crab face because of the shell on it, like, what is this? What is this? Doesn't make any sense. Somebody forgot to shave that kitty. I don't know what's going on with that. All right. It's not right.
Oh goodness.
I mean, I could go on all day. But... All right, so now that that's mostly out of the way, I'm sure I'm still angry about it. So I get my blood boiling, like talk myself into it. Last we left off, we had Ziso and Fox out on the planet, and they were looking for stuff and found absolutely nothing. And I'm sorry that it was not super exciting for anyone who's
Well,
watching.
well, I didn't, but Adam found something cool.
He did, and then he fell asleep.
Temple,
So nothing was
dope.
found during,
Nah, just kidding.
during this session. Yeah, guy works hard. So it's
Hector,
good that he.
I'm gonna buy a rank and find.
Okay.
It's because you've asked me to roll it multiple times, and I have similar skills, so it's not a stretch.
Sounds fine. Sounds fine.
Gonna fall in love.
Accidentally make a
Pum,
pun.
pum, pum, pum.
Accidentally made a pun.
You did?
Sounds fine.
Oh, well, it was so clever I didn't pick up on it.
Yeah, me neither.
What is
It wasn't very good. That's why.
There you go, jeez. I'm yelling at my sheet.
Okay.
Because I'm all like backspace, and it's like no. Okay, delete, no. Okay, go up a level and then hit backspace. Okay, you may move it now. God damn it.
Better just print it out.
I'm,
You know how
I'm used to it. You know?
printing costs more than gold.
Mm-hmm. I need both my kidneys, Hector. I can't go out and buy printer ink.
Mm-hmm. You just buy a new printer and throw it away after it's empty. It's cheaper to buy a new.
You think it'd be cheaper?
Yeah. Cheaper than buying the ink.
Look. No Skinergies for me. But if I get it to 3 ranks, have I told you how much I've enjoyed the Give Synergy 2 column, Hector?
No. No, you
Gold,
haven't.
Jerry. Pure gold.
All right. So you had searched something, an area wherein you saw a shadowy figure move, but you weren't able to find anything. There was 3 illuminated skulls there that had some sort of light spiders inside. But the lights went out and you weren't able to find anything in the area. You went to an end of the path and weren't able to find anything there, and you returned, as I recall.
Yeah.
And you went back to the area where the first split occurred, not the second one, because there was 2 on your travels, but the first one, is that correct?
Well, it would have been the second one. If it's split, and then I hit the end of the trail, I would have
hope
went
I'm not
back
making-
to the technically second one and take the other direction.
I hope I'm not making that up. Because I recall there was 2 splits. Folks, you want to go back to? Do you want to go back to the
Second fork.
Nearest to the nearest fork.
Yes.
Cool.
Taking the path next to the path. I'm claiming stealth at full speed, so I'll take the -5. I stay cloaked, and I try not to disturb the jungle around me. And from time to time, I stand perfectly still.
So the thing is, the one thing. Okay, so you've been, I don't know, probably going for half a day, and you've been saying you've been traveling like at full speed. You're probably pretty tired by now.
I think. Wait. Shit. No, I can't remember. I think I took a nappies at the end of the session.
Oh, did you?
I think. Cause remember you're like, wait, in real life? I was like, no, in game. Remember?
All right, all right.
Yeah.
All right.
Towards the end of the session, I just stashed myself somewhere.
Cool. All right,
Take a little breather.
all right. That's fine. We'll just say, yeah, you make it back to the nearest fork, the second one.
I'm gonna roll investigate for the hell of it, in case I miss something. And I'm obviously investigating the ground and the areas. I forgot that word you used, Hector. Not shrubbery. 14 investigate.
What areas?
When the branches are so overgrown that it becomes like solid. Rambles. Jesus. All last session, I'm like, what the fuck is that word? I kept forgetting it.
And you investigated, and you, I mean, as I described, there's no way for you to tell how deep it goes. As much of the path is nestled on top of it. And the brambles are curated so that the vines form the edges of the path. They are forced, pointed down, bent into the edges of the path, and the brambles are one. And the path is supported by the brambles, so it's
All right,
but there's no way in telling how far it goes because you've been moving up for quite some time alongside the mountain, and you're not sure how much of it is the weeping vegetation or how much of it is the ground underneath.
I would like to spend 1/3 honor right now.
Okay.
Or a basic bitch grappling hook. Literally like 50 feet of rope with a hook at the end. Predator rope, so it could be like stupid thin, you know? Like wear it around my
Are you gonna
belt. Just wear it like a belt.
Okay. It's just rope like that's hard to hold on to.
Why? It could be textured. Like those phone cord.
No.
Like braided.
Because
No?
No, because it's thin. Hard to hold on to.
It's triangular. So it's not so slippery. It's Preda rope with Preda textures for my Preda hands. So I'm not susceptible to like slip.
You just wear some gloves or whatever.
Actually, no. If I could get away with it, gloves, right? That I could feed the rope through. So, like, let's say I'm climbing up, right? It's like, oh, something pushed me off. I'm not gonna fall though, because the ropes fed through my glove, so I'm just kind of hanging by hand. But I don't know, nah, because then I could get my hand ripped off. Never mind. I'll take some free gloves though.
Why don't you have like a
Predator
carabiner glove?
What's a
Mix it up
carabiner?
to- It's a clip.
Hmm.
The clip that opens when you push open a side.
Oh, okay. Like those dudes that like propel down stuff. Rappel down stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe a nice little futuristic like pouch where you keep the rope in. You know.
That's okay. Just take the glove, man.
Yeah. So like, as in like the glove is like the kit, basically. Is that what you mean? Like the gloves will like hold the rope or whatever, and I can just like attach the hook and just like.
No, one of them will.
Yeah.
So if you have two of them, how are you gonna climb?
Well, two gloves. One of them is the whole. One of them is the whole shebang. The other one's just a glove.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So what did you call it? A carabiner?
Oh, yeah.
So I'm gonna put down carabiner glove, 50-foot of rope, grappling hook. No bells and whistles, nothing special about it.
I don't know. I think you should at least do this.
That'd be cool. Like maybe it's a spike that I have in a little sheath. It's like a, and then I throw it
Yeah,
just for flair.
makes sense. Just for fun.
Or, nah, it's too cool. I was gonna say Batman shit. Hook it onto my belt. That's an honor right there.
Yeah, that's too cool. For a third, yeah, it's cool.
I already forgot my character's name, but I missed that guy. Hawk. Like, I really don't want to like take stuff that I've already taken in the past. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Even though like
Just didn't say do
I
that.
feel dumb not doing it. Like why shouldn't all my predators have a drone that I could see through? That's just freaking brilliant. But that was
Like I
his
said.
shtick.
Like I said, it didn't save him.
It didn't, but I mean, for the purpose of hunting, it gave me like a huge advantage. It's like, oh, I can't see in front of me.
But it didn't save him.
Well, it didn't have any battle capabilities, Hector. Jeez, leave me alone. pick on this guy, not me. Pick on this guy,
Depends,
not me.
depends how you think about it. Because if it gave you knowledge and command of the battlefield, then it was a tactical thing. It was battle worthy.
Yeah, it was a good scout drone. I'll miss him dearly. I'm sorry, what was the fucking glove called again? Bandolier or kangaroo? What was it?
It's carabiner, bro.
Carabiner.
I thought that's what it's called.
Beaner. I'm Hispanic, so it's okay.
Well, yeah. I imagine it's pronounced Biner, but it's Biner.
Biner? Binner?
I don't
Carabiner?
know. I've always heard it as carabiner. But I mean, I don't know.
Carabiner gloves. 1/3 honor. How do you spell? grappling hook and 50 feet of rope.
Bored.
No, I'm just gonna put shink.
What?
Shink.
Oh. I don't know, it's called retractable or whatever.
Jeez, Hector, let me live my life.
No, it's my world.
And 50 feet of rope.
Triangular cord.
Triangular cord. Cool, I like it. Well, triangular predator.
Whatever.
Okay, so no new clues at the fork in the road. I checked the trees. I vision modes. I stand perfectly still for at least 5 minutes. Just observe my surroundings, make sure nothing's following me, and then I go down the other path that I didn't take at the fork in the road.
Okay.
I go on the path along the path, next to the path.
You do so. And you're on the path along, besides the path at some time. And you pass through different valleys, different mountain features, peaks. Much of the area is still forested. And you continue on for hours.
I know I have auto dimming shades, but do I see anything cool when the comets streak across the sky? I only ask because you haven't asked me to roll look. You've asked Adam. No, I'm just wondering. Okay.
What's the matter what I asked Adam, Medicaid bastard?
It's a fair question.
What do you know about Adam's character? You're not there.
We're on the same planet, Hector. We're experiencing the same weather.
No.
Okay.
No. All right. So continue on for hours and hours. And hours.
Stealthing, invisible, being careful.
Besides,
where are my surroundings? Cycle.
See any comments because it's day.
Well, that's right. I forgot that part.
And yep, you just continue on and on until there are mountains both to your left and to your right. And in the distance, you can hear the trickling of liquid.
Rain?
No?
We'll go check it out.
Sure. You come across a word that I want to use. Spring. You find a mountain spring.
Nice. Search for monkeys. It's the first water I've seen. It's been on this planet. Animals gotta be nearby. Tree mofos get thirsty.
Go ahead.
I'm just gonna grab a spot where I have the best view of the spring. And, just spend like 5 hours. Jump. Just see what comes by. Whatnots.
Okay.
Downwind for whatever direction I'm observing.
There is oof, what's the word? I need to learn all these words, man. I've always wanted to know these words, but I don't know them. Screw it, I'm gonna look
A murder of flamingos. Yeah.
at
Just because it sounds hilarious.
uh,
A village of lemmings.
oh, because it's flock. I guess that makes sense. You see a flock of bipedal birds. They seem to be land-based. It doesn't look like their wings can carry them. Perhaps they're the mother leading the rest of her chicklings, and they pretty much have the springs to themselves at this point. The smaller ones are like afraid of the water, but the mother is not. He swims easily and calls to her chicklings.
Can I only access the beastry when I'm on the pod?
It won't help you recon anymore.
No. I'm not looking for that. Like I'm asking, do I only have access to the beastry when I'm like on my little pod ship thing?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna look up what that is and what it's prey to.
I don't know. That data seems like it wouldn't be in there. Up for the honor cost to pay for it.
Hmm.
Yeah, that'd be too much info.
You're gonna see, man. I'm gonna say it with so much honor. I'm just gonna walk around with this freaking tome of knowledge. What did Fang call it? He called it a tome, right? Like, this is my tome. And somebody's like, it's just a book. Like, screw you, man. It's my tome of knowledge. I'm gonna have my own ship. I won't need to carry the codex because it'll be on my ship, and then my ship could just beam the information to me. I could just be like Google Lens. Hey, what's this? Beam it to the ship. Ship beams it back to me. Gives me a full report. It's gonna be awesome. Just
Fox
you know.
daydreams as he stares at the ground.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I only have to survive like 30 sessions. It's no big deal.
You wish.
Well, 30 sessions with trickles of like, I have 3 honor because you kick so much ass. What's a small ship, Hector? 50?
100,
I'd imagine. 150? Jesus Christ. We need to play like every day so I can save up.
I'm here, man.
No way.
Right,
They threw my tactics are out of the window and I'm just walking to my death.
I'm here every day, man. Well, hopefully not for long. I'm getting better, so.
Yeah, you know, I just kind of observe the wildlife and then I'll move on. Mosey on down the path.
What path?
Does the path the fork that I took, does the path end at the spring? Does it just stop there?
Yes, it seems to.
And now I have the option of going mountains to the left of me, mountains to the right of me, but no mountains in front of me.
Here you are, stuck in the middle again. Yeah.
It's a Fresh Prince reference. I'll roll recon to decide if I go left or right.
Left or right?
But
On the mountains?
Yeah. Actually,
Okay.
no. Back to the first fork. I take the other path.
back to the first fork and to the top. All right. You travel until the sun begins to recede and it turns the side of the planet a magnificent glowing orange color, and the clouds are in the sky are reflecting it back down. And the light that it provides seems to be rather powerful dusk light, unusually powerful dusk light. But as long as you're not looking directly at the horizon, it's not that hard. And because there's mountains all around you, it's not that hard to not look at it.
Doesn't matter, Hector, because I wear my sunglasses at night. I can look right at it. My eyes just go kuchi, and they get all extra darker.
That's true. But I don't keep track of your stuff. You do, so good call.
That's why I like pointing it out.
That's today's tip for you GMs who are watching. It's not your job to keep track of your characters' equipment and abilities.
It's not your responsibilities.
Yeah. I will. I mean, you'll see me every once in a while point something out like, hey, didn't you have this?
Yeah. That's just because
But
you're
I'm not.
nice guy.
Yeah, but I'm not worried about it. Like, it's the player's job. You got enough to do as a game master.
And only sometimes. Pretty sure they're like, I had multiple characters die because I actually forgot that I had a thing that would have helped me out in that specific situation. And my character gets killed, and I'm looking at my sheet, and I'm like, piece of shit! I had this thing that could have done the thing, and I wouldn't have died. Well. And there's been times where you would look at me and be like, yeah, you should have did that. Dead. You can only help someone.
Yeah, well, I mean, I can't. Well, also, there's a line like, I don't want to play for you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well,
that's all right.
I mean, otherwise, you're just sitting here watching me play with myself. So
gross.
Yeah, exactly.
It's okay.
Exactly.
It's okay, Hector. 'Cause
Don't do
anytime you get me down, I just think of me and Tombstone in the caves. Jump and go, and my spirits are raised. Oh, so good. It's like, I don't have any magic. I ain't got no stupid potions. This guy doesn't have any fucking bullets to shoot. Jump and go. Win. Yes.
Well, like I said, I don't keep track of all your stuff. But well, oh man, actually, I think you were right. You were traveling back towards the sunset when you were headed back to the trail, and when you get to the first fork, the fork nearest to your original point of entry, it's pretty much night, and even though there's not that many, the largest comets can be seen, though they don't provide any light, with the light of dusk still wrapping around the planet's curvature. You make it back to the first fork.
Investigate the area to see if anything was disturbed or if anything passed by.
What was your roll?
13.
As best you can figure, there was one predator that passed through here.
Put my foot on the footprint. Yeah, that was me. and then I kind of do this to the print. Leave no trace.
All right, so you head the other direction.
Yes, sir. Constantly.
Do you remember how many days I told you had?
Yeah, I wrote it down. I think we had a whole week.
I think you had 7 days.
Yeah, 7 days. So what is
Okay.
this? Day 2.5 or something? I don't even know anymore.
Stay 2.
All right.
Um, as you travel, besides the trail, trying to keep the trail in sight, you are met with many peaks and valleys. You are met with streams. You are met with rocky areas of loose rock, which are difficult to traverse. You are met with different flora, not just the weeping trees and the weeping vegetation that you've seen before, but spiral vegetation, which seems to grow in reverse. Like it looks like the weak part is planted in the ground and it gets thicker as it spirals out. And at first you think they're like petrified rocks or maybe some sort of rusted iron, but looking at different ones that have been damaged and stuff, you can tell that they're some sort of plant form. And this continues on for many, many hours. And many, many more hours. The night is in its full glory as comets still streak across the sky with great regularity. And it's hard to see in the incredible darkness that overtakes this planet. But because you're kind of no longer in a very forested area, you've got a little bit less shadow around you and you're able to make your way through. And there are times that you think you maybe lost the path, but you're able to find it and keep going. And the path ends, maybe. So it either ends or from here on out, there may be a footpath trail, because as the forest becomes thinner, then there are no more paths set upon the brambles. And instead it's given way to pure rocky areas inside the mountains.
So the path ended at a mountain, basically.
Still in the mountains.
But it's a little more open areas.
The paths that you were following were integrated into the brambles. There are no more brambles.
And the forest is a little thinned out where I ended up.
The forest is very thinned out. The forest had thinned out. And finally, when there's not enough trees to make these bramble paths anymore, just doesn't seem to be any more paths.
Stand by. Mm-hmm. 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 Do our helmets have a compass in them?
No. However, you can tell your relative position to the drop pod.
Hmm. So we can
So-
kind of use that as our North Star, kind of, sort of.
You know how far and what direction you've traveled away from it. So
Okay. So I'll be able to catch myself if I start traveling in circles. Right? It's like, hey, I thought I was moving away from my pod. Why am I closer now? Damn it. Okay, well, I need to stay in the forest to catch the crafty monkeys. So if I'm leaving the forest, I turn my happy ass around and just go a different direction into the forest. Up the mountain. That's how you described it, right? It's a big ass forest and then it kind of crawls up the mountain.
originally, but where you're at, you get more mountain and the forest recedes. Forest ends here inside of the mountains.
Okay, well, the forest, doesn't the forest continue like up and over the mountain?
Originally, but you've been traveling through the mountains deeper
Okay.
and deeper to where there is no forest.
So I've traversed all the forest?
Yeah, at least in this area, yeah.
Guess I gotta traverse all the forest in the other direction now. I'm looking for mankeys. It's like, oh, the forest ended. Crap. All right. I'm just going to turn around and go slightly a little to this way. All right.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just going to backtrack and go all the ways I didn't go. Yeah. Like when I first hit the wall thingy, I think I went to the right and then I found all the forks in the road. So I'll go back to the wall thingy with the room that I don't know what's for, and I'll go the other way. Yeah.
Okay.
I take the paths that I have not taken.
All right. All right, so you head back. And that cost you a day. Cost you a day to get back. Or the rest of the day at least.
I got nothing else going on. I'm here for Mankeys. Huh. I'm gonna take a little rest in that weird room.
Oh yeah.
Because there was no evidence of anything living in there, so all that I could find.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. I'm gonna go back to the weird room with the secret path thing. My cloak shouldn't turn off just because I'm asleep. I'm gonna purposely not turn it off. Take little naps. I'll even use my bail to like wake me up in 2 hours. It's gotta do something other than blow you up, right? Yes, Hector, it's got to be a calculator. It's got to be a watch. It should have a compass in it. Holds all your text messages.
Oh, stop. 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 Not giving it functions. Not just adding functions. It's not a smartphone.
It's stuff I could buy later, right?
Yeah.
So, when I get to the weird room, hidden room thing, I investigate it. 9. See if there's any evidence of oh, something came through here. You know, stuff like that. Is there anything in the room?
Seems to be well protected from the weather.
Room still empty?
Yeah.
Pillar still there?
Yeah. Hasn't changed.
And it's just a smooth ass pillar that just goes up in the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
And the room's like, what, like 15, 20 feet high? Something like that? Nothing too crazy, right? It's not stupid high up.
No, it's not. Was I remember describing it.
Yeah. You were talking about how like it was enough room to fight in. And how like the Predator ships have large arches and stuff, and you know, tight rooms, or to tell you like, hey, don't mess around in here because there's important stuff in here. Larger rooms are like, do what you do.
See, okay, cool. Cool. So you rest?
Yeah, obviously facing the opening. So if I get spooked, you know, let off shot.
You rest undisturbed. Being that you've been traveling like nonstop, you roll. What's the appropriate skill? Focus?
Focus?
Mm-hmm.
It's that minis. 11.
Yeah, you sleep a little longer than you wanted to, but not a lot. Oh, yeah, you wake up and well, it's been 3 hours, not 2, but
And then I slink out of the cave in the other direction to travel in.
the room is particularly good at capturing sound.
Good echo chamber?
No?
Oh, okay, yeah. All right. And nothing special about the pillar? It's just a smooth rock in the middle of the room.
It's just
Doing nothing.
Doing
No
nothing.
hieroglyphs. No knobbies. No buttons.
No.
Okay. Yeah. So I slink out and I go to the left. I think I initially like hit the wall and then went right. Yeah. So yeah. Full invisible.
Right?
I think when I first encountered the wall, I think I traveled to the right and then found this hollow or whatever. I think. If it was the other way around, I'd do the other thing.
Yeah, you travel to the right and the room's just to your left. So no.
Yeah.
You traveled south and the entrance to the room would have been east.
Okay. I travel in the opposite direction.
Wait, you traveled east. Yeah. You traveled east. Out of the pod, you headed north, and then you traveled east.
Okay. So now I'm due southwest? It's opposite, right?
So, well, that's mostly, yeah. Okay.
You recon for the hell of it?
Sure, if you want.
I do want. Raccoon 15. Just me. I'm not adding the codex because I'm already on the planet.
Raccoon. Okay. Let's see. You continue in the direction. You find that it is extra brambly, with no paths. And it is very difficult to make way in the direction that you are heading.
Parkour. Parkour. Oh, I can't reverse that. Plink. Climb a tree and just George of the Jungle, you know, to get some distance.
Huh. All right.
Now I have a little help traversing. I have a grappling hook or climbing hook, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. You called grappling hooks, it's fine. All right. Still, I'm still going to slow you down some, but you're right. Not nearly as much as it would somewhere else.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not in too big of a rush. I don't want to die because I decided to like, yeah. Oh yeah, that's stable enough. And step on it and fall to my death. I'm careful. I'm Fox. I'm slick and slide.
But you, yeah, that'd be funny. You continue on, and roll something.
What am I rolling? I roll a 3. What am I applying that to?
What do you want to
Look, find, you need me to focus? Am I composing myself? What am I doing?
What do you want to do?
Depends on what the roll is for. If it's for something that involves my eyes, that'll be my look.
Okay, roll luck.
9.
Yeah, you see a lot of brambles. Forest becomes very dense to the point where weeping trees are sometimes very, very close to each other. And sometimes you can't tell if it's one or several trees that have grown in through each other. And they become like these massive pillars. Hold you sometimes 150 or more feet up into the air and becoming these huge monolithic structures where the vines, as they climb down, become these ropes that look like they would hold a ship that a titan could ride on. Giant ropes that jut out into the sky. And you eventually come to the point where you are having difficulty just squeezing in between anywhere.
I'll go above.
Sure, you make your way up.
Safely. Clink. Climb.
make-
Climb. Get to the hook. Clink. Climb.
Well, you're not going to have anywhere to put that hook because you said you had 50 foot of cord.
Yeah.
You'd have to be able to shoot get it to the top, which is, like I said, a lot of the trees here are in excess of 150 feet.
Oh no, like
Still,
whatever I could lob, you know. I'm just planting a safety wire. That's all.
like I said, there wouldn't be any to plant.
Get to my hook, throw it up like 5 feet or whatever, and then and repeat. However it works.
There wouldn't be anywhere to throw it to.
Oh, okay. All
There
right.
wouldn't be anywhere
That's
to
fine.
plant. But like I said before, the vines themselves make pretty good holds, and it's not that hard to jam your feet into them either. So as long as you're climbing safely, you can do that reasonably safely. And when you climb to the top, you are you see ahead of you. Seems to go basically to the horizon is this lumpy landscape of treetops. Some are farther apart than others, but for the most part, they're very close. And you can see behind you that the trees are farther spread apart. But here in this direction that you've headed, as far as you can see to the horizon, they are almost super close to each other. Almost so close to each other that it almost seems like a feature of land. And as I described before, the tops of the trees are dish-shaped, where the vines come out and fall to the ground. And inside of all those dishes, there seems to be a myriad of birds that live up here. Absolute plethora. Or something for fun. No. Birds are all small.
You want to see if there's a freaking dragon up there or something, Hector?
There could have been.
You get to the top of this tree and there's a 40-foot bird in front of you. What do you do? Oh my god.
Nah, the biggest bird is like 3 feet wingspan. Not worthy prey.
I try not to disturb him as to not give away my position.
The birds all seem to have pointed beaks. None of them seem to be raptors, although it's clear that a lot of them are carnivorous and probably feed on insects. And in top, like I said, the tops of these trees are bowl-shaped, so a lot of them still have moisture in them. And as you start trying to make your way along the treetops, you notice that standing at the edge of the trees is rather precarious, as the vines seem to give way under your weight. And even though a lot of them are really close together, some of them aren't that close together. Some of them are significantly far apart. And it looks like if you maybe, I don't know how far you can jump, but it looks like some of these gaps might be out of jumping distance. You could always climb down and climb back up or do some shenanigans. I don't know. Character has.
That's what it's for.
I keep forgetting you have a stupid grappling hook. But still, that's like
And my reliability with jump is 19. I have a 15. I have 4 ranks in it, 8 speed. So 19, right?
I didn't hear you. You said you have how many ranks? And
I have 4 ranks. 1, 2, 3. I have 4 ranks in jump. My speed score is 8. My total's 15. So
Four
it's
ranks and
ranked,
jump.
right?
Four is 8. So it's 4 plus 4.
Yeah, so 19 reliability.
Yeah. Okay, like the problem again, like I said, with that is, yeah, that gap looks like it's 19 feet, but if you get up to the edge of the trees, the vines are slippery and they bend.
Yeah, I'll factor that in as I Georgia the jungle across the treetops.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all right, don't land on the edge. Land a couple feet in, or else I might slip off.
All right, you're able to do that at first pretty easily, but like I said, there are some gaps where you can go around. So the problem is becoming that you're having to go around a lot, and now you're traveling in a direction you didn't necessarily want to, because you're seeing that some of the gaps are too big.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just like, well, maybe if I go around here, or maybe if I go to this, and when you get there, you realize that the trees, like, oh, I jump down there, like, but then where do I go? Or like, and you can always climb down and climb back up. But the point is, it's becoming, it's just a real nuisance at your skill level right now. You had crazy more jump, then it wouldn't be a problem. But at your jump, like, everything's doable for you. It's just going to take a really long time.
Mm-hmm. Even with my 12 acrobatics?
Mm-hmm.
Georgia the jungle. Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. This is more climb and jump.
Yeah, I don't want
Cool.
to risk falling to my death or anything. So, okay, like if I'm eyeballing something, it's like, dude, it's gonna take me like an hour to cross this gap, or I could climb down a tree, and then climb back up, and that only taking like 30 minutes. I do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not only trying to stay on the treetops. I'm just trying to traverse.
That's fine. I'm telling you, no matter what, it's going to take a long time.
That's fine. I look for monkeys. I look for proof of monkeys. Poo, scratches on trees, maybe some fur. Zoom, vision modes, full zoom.
Such thing. Unless you want to roll something.
I want to roll investigate on the weeping things that smush into the ground. Yeah. Because there's so many of them, they're so thick they would lift like the rocks, right? So what if there's like a cave system or something I don't see down there? I check.
Well,
I check for underground.
That's going to take quite a bit of digging.
I'm not spending a third of honor on a shovel. I'm just going to investigate to see if it's a possibility that there's...
You don't dig vines with a shovel?
No, I mean, I got swords and stuff. If I had Hawk's pizza cutter, I could get it done real quick.
Weed whacker.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I investigate what I think is the floor to see if it keeps going down. Chop at it if I have to.
I told you the floor, especially in this, how dense this forest is. You start digging in, and you see that. Let me represent this. At first, you're cutting through a floor like this, put my elbows close enough together. And as you dig down, you realize that the trees are taller, and there's just more of this, more layers of this, and more layers of this. As these trees have grown into each other over such a long period of time that all you're really doing is kind of cutting at the sides. And every time you get through one layer, only a few inches thick, you just find another one underneath it. And you're able to push some of the vines aside, and you do that for quite some time until you realize that you maybe managed to make a 5-inch hole. As you chop at these vines, I don't think you have a choppy sword, which would be nice for you.
Nah, they're hooked swords, but they have high AP. So
Yeah,
they cut real nice.
They're slicing, not choppy, so. Excuse me. So it's taking quite a bit of
Axe
time.
hand. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Have an axe wrist blade, remember? Choppy, choppy.
All
Use a
right.
more proper tool.
It's true, but they are smaller, and it's about the same.
That's fine. I rolled a 16 investigate on that.
Well, you learn that you have no idea how far down this goes.
Are the trees hollow?
You can't knock on the tree. They're covered in weeping vines. You cannot push aside the vines. The vines are heavy. They weigh several hundred pounds each, maybe even more. And they are they're very close together, so there's not really anywhere to push them. Not to mention that most of them are anchored into the ground, so they're hot. You push a vine with all your force, you feel like it moves a centimeter or two.
Whoosh, whoosh.
You start to cut at the trees, and you find that it's taking quite a bit of time to make any way.
Is the vine growth around the tree like while I was climbing the trees, I didn't come across like any bald spots or anything, or any like actual like bark of a tree?
On the vines themselves. Vines are branches. There's branches and vines in between.
Yeah, but there are trees underneath those vines, right? It's a tree with just a shit ton of vines that do this, right? At least that's what they look like.
Yeah, but you've never seen these trunks.
Oh, okay. All right. That's all I was asking. All right. Well, I don't have any penetrating radar, so I'm just going to mosey on down the lumpy path.
Okay, continue
And
to
look
do
for
so.
monkeys.
Quite some time. And
You want to roll like recon or something?
Yeah.
What? 11? 11.
All right. You spend most of the day navigating your way through the tops of this forest until finally you decide it's better just climb down because the trees start to thin out again. to the point where you can see the quote unquote floor.
Hmm.
And again, the floor are the lines of the trees intertwined with one another. Yeah, but there's definitely enough space to walk down there again, so you can climb down. Start walking. Unfortunately, you spend most of the day having traversed the tops of this forest.
And no Mankeys. The stupid thing said the stupid monkeys were in the stupid forest. So I'm trying to stay in the stupid forest. All right. I just find a place to rest, and then I keep going.
Okay. It's going to cost you another day.
Yeah, that's fine. And I haven't came across anything kill worthy.
No,
Okay.
I'd let you know if you did.
Okay.
Well, maybe. Maybe I'd have you roll something and not tell you anything.
Oh, dude, you didn't see that 8-armed 900-pound gorilla? He went right by you. He just rolled shit look, so you missed him.
All right. Right, you can continue on through the day into the night. There's still forest here. The forest seems vast in front of you. And ahead of you, you the terrain becomes extra difficult because the forest is thinning out and the forest floor is no longer so dense that you can be guaranteed that you're going to step on a branch with every step. Instead, it becomes rather pitted, and you find that you're kind of having to do a balancing act. And worse than that, it seems to become less dense underneath. So there's a lot more give to the branches. And basically, it's like trying to walk on a net. And there's several parts of the net that are broken.
How deep is the branch to actual floor?
At first, as you can see, about 50 feet.
So there's 50 feet more down, and there probably has been this whole time, but it's just so overgrown. I'm gonna go down there.
Okay.
Explore the
Sure.
floor, the actual floor.
You go down as best you can, as in a place that you fit, and sure enough, you see.
Earth?
How would I describe this? No, how do I describe it? Basically, you're looking at a pile of sticks. I mean,
All the dead
juts,
shit that just kind of trickles down.
it juts down so randomly. It just comes down so randomly and out of nowhere that it's It, imagine making a weave out of vines and then combining it with Swiss cheese to the point where the holes in it were so randomly they put. And like I said, you climb down along some form of hedge, and it's just a mess of stuff on top of each other, randomly placed with huge gaps that recede deep inside, and all you can see is darkness. And who knows how far it actually goes down into there.
Hmm.
And yeah, it's just an absolute mess. But you can find a place to climb down and look down and get basically to the actual floor, to actual ground, and have terra firma under your feet again.
I do. I'm gonna explore the floor.
Of course, if might be really hard to get out of here, as in one direction it is thinner, significantly thinner, but it's still like I don't have the words for this. Um, it's still like a bunch of random cages stuck next to each other.
Does it seem like it would be harder to traverse the floor than to just go back up?
It's really crappy either way, because either you're gonna have to walk on all this mess, or cut your way through, or and I mean it's a mess, and the vines are thick, like described. So quicker would probably be the top, but safer would be the bottom.
Because the top is balancing act, right? Like you said, the rambles kind of turn into
Yeah,
netting.
because there's so much missing. Yeah, that
Yeah.
it's just like layers of netting, and of course like randomly broken all around, barely being held up at certain points. And deeper inside is just darkness, complete absolute darkness. And I mean, this is just like one point. It does get thinner, like closer to the ground the farther away you get.
Darkness. I'm gonna go capture one of those spiders. Flashlight.
I mean, you have to find one of the spiders.
Yeah. I'll keep my eyes out for one as I go.
All right, where did you want to go?
The same direction I wanted to travel in. Just
Yeah.
I'm on
Did
the
you want
floor
to
now.
climb down? Yeah.
Yeah, I want to climb down. Well, no, I
Okay.
want to find a spider first. I need light.
Well, you don't see any spiders.
I know they're up in the trees. I know I like to hang around skulls. If there are any skulls, poke my head in and see if I can find one.
You've only seen 3 skulls on this planet.
Mm-hmm.
And
No,
those were
not
the
true.
ones that
At the end of that other path, there were skulls facing down the thingy.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. They were all in the same place.
And it's nighttime currently.
No, it's let's see, because you spent another day going out here,
It's been another day, yeah.
and then so yeah, I guess it's currently nighttime. So it'd be excruciatingly dark, like in the path, in the way of the brambles. and it would be much less dark away from it.
So because it's so dark, I have to get off the floor. After I investigate the floor! 10. Stuff live on the floor? Is there poo? Are there tracks?
Near the bottom of the base, you find that there is some sort of mossy growth, a lot of dirt with moisture in it. Not quite mud, but close. A lot of it wrapped around the vines. And there are insects in here, but
Any glowy insects?
nothing you can find.
Okay. I was seriously just gonna like gather a bunch of bugs and just be like, huh, just like like just like glowing breadcrumbs as I traveled, so I could see in the darkness.
All right. Well, you find that travel along the floor is basically impossible, as quickly find yourself in an excruciating tangled web. It's.
Yeah, I gotta
I
climb
mean,
out.
there's a vine pointed in every direction. Sure, you want to. As you start to climb out, you can kind of climb your way through, and find that it's maybe the easiest way to climb through instead of trying to walk through, which was impossible. And it's safe enough, but it's just tedious. And now you're climbing through this stuff. You know,
And
you
I'm
stand
bored.
on.
I'm climbing and I'm bored.
If you, yeah, you know for sure that if you tried to go over the top, you would have definitely fallen in here. But
Yeah, I don't want that.
But thinking about it, it seems like it might have been reasonably safe because all this stuff, there's so much stuff, it might have caught you.
Tangled on my way down.
But then you would have just been falling constantly. So who knows? It's basically you're swimming through the lines at this point.
Like a freaking comedy movie. Just, hitting every branch on the way down.
And it gets to the point to where finally the vines are starting to get small enough that you can push some of them out of the way and force your way through. And here, at this point is where you come across a different kind of tree.
Huh.
Yeah, and now the forest that you're looking at is made out of spiraling trees, and it looks like you could. They look like such huge spirals. It looks like you could ride a skateboard down them. But they're smaller than the trees that you're at, and they have very few branches. And most of the branches, either they're at top and they're pointing upwards, and then they seem to have a few auxiliary branches along the sides. But for the most part, they spiral. They're really thick at the base and they get really narrow at the top. But they spiral so perfectly that it looks like you could ride a boogie board down them or something and spiral them around like a water slide.
And these trees weren't sprinkled about the forest I traversed previously? Like this is the first time I'm seeing these trees?
Yeah.
Different forest? As I look around. Different forest in a forest. What the hell's going on this planet?
But like I said, traversing here does get a lot easier. The trees seem to be rooted either deeply into the earth or into rock, and the floor is hard around here.
Hmm.
Um,
No way, I roll investigate. Yeah! 16. Are there monkey? Is there proof of monkey? Poo, scratch marks, fur, broken branches.
there seems to be only birds and insects.
Hmm. Well, the data was really old. Maybe those monkeys are extinct. Maybe I'm hunting a ghost. I don't know. I'll continue on.
And if I only start to make some distance, like pretty easily, the terrain around here is a lot easier. Some of these trees are a lot bigger than the others. Like I said, the average height probably around 40 feet, but every once in a while, one of them sticks out a lot more, maybe about 80 feet to 100 feet. Still not as big as the massive trees that you were in earlier, but they are more spaced apart. And
That was going to be my next question. Yeah.
yeah, they're more spaced apart to the point where it's quite easy to walk between them. And their roots, if they have any, are seem to be deeply embedded into the ground. In fact, some of them look like they might have quite powerful roots as they push rocks up around them. Or it seems like they've pushed up the rocks as they're growing in or out of them. You're not sure how the trees work, but they've definitely pushed massive rocks, and it looks like they've cracked massive rocks around them. Still, the rocks are huge and easy to step on or go around or what have you.
One of the taller trees. I'm going to take my time and give you a recon or something. Give the lay of the land.
Well,
not only in a different forest.
Luckily, they're pretty easy to climb. As I said, they're slide shaped, so you could slide down them and break yourself. But
climbing and just whee.
well, it doesn't have any rails, so you wouldn't. There'd be nothing to hold you to the spiral, right? And it's still cylindrical shaped, so. But other than that, like because of the cylindrical shape, you're able. You can't quite walk or hike up it, but if you lean over, you're right in that mid zone where you're not sure if you're walking or climbing because you're.
Am I just scaling it like this? Basically.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Yeah, exactly. When you get to the top, you hear chirping.
Recognizable chirping?
No, you've never been on this planet.
No. But I've experienced some birds on this planet. That's why I'm asking. Does it sound like birds I've come across before?
Sounds like birds.
Going to slowly approach the top in case there's a nest up there or something. I hear chirps, so there might be like little babies up there or something. And I don't want to drag in and take my head off.
You one shot at that dragon. I didn't even get to blame you. I was still going to blame you. It's going to light you on fire. Let me light you on fire. I'm the one you should be blaming.
Well, I mean, I don't need to get to the tippy top, so I just need to get high enough to look around. So,
don't even let me flame breath them.
No. You were gonna flame breath me, and then I was gonna fail my composure check. So I was gonna be and then the thing would have been like off the mountain with you. You're dead.
Yeah. You would have to roll composure for pain compliance, and then
I don't even think the bird would have had to push me off the mountain. I think I might have failed my pain compliance, and you're like, roll balance, like, oh, there I go, just run off the mountain.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But no. But
Jesus.
no.
You saw how meticulous I was with that planning?
Don't even let me light you on fire.
I was so super uber careful because I'm like, man, I bet you this thing killed me like in one peck. But it could just peck me one time and split me in half. And that's why I was stupid careful with the approach. So yeah, no, I don't go all the way to the tippy top because I don't want to disturb the birdies. But I do check. I'm like, are these the same bird as the other? Yeah, the same birds. Just kind of peek. See if they're like different birds or whatever.
Well, it's hard to tell in their chickadee form.
Hmm.
So, especially since you're not an ornithologist, but
I saw some babies earlier with a mama. Is it the same kind of bird? Or are they just different type of bird?
it'd be hard to tell.
Okay.
So, it's hard to tell.
I'm gonna roll anatomy because they do have AV on.
Go for it.
Pya!
So you're an ornithologist.
A little bit. 11. Anatomy, yeah.
The birds are so underformed. They're hatchlings. It's hard to tell and distinguish features from them.
They're too mushy to know what they're gonna grow up to be. I see. They're just pink little squishies. All right. Once I get to the almost top of the tree, recon.
Sure.
8.
Well, from here you can see the mountains you were at, mostly covered up by the forest that you were in. You can see that you're surrounded by these trees here, where it seems that from this vantage point, it seems that the roots of these trees keep the roots from the other trees from forming and from taking hold into the ground, from rooting themselves. And to the south, you can see a lot more, like a ridge line between this forest that you're in and the other forest, where they meet and collide, and it zigzags. It zigzags to the northwest, and it zigzags for as far as you can see, as far on the horizon. The huge weeping trees seem to continue in almost every direction. And you can't actually see over them to the west. And to the east is the mountains, which is also obstructing your view. But like I said, to the northwest, you can see that this forest meets the other one in a wave form as they reside next to each other.
Ah,
To the
yes.
mountain, the forest.
More forest in that direction. And I go. 3-hour tour. A 3-hour tour. Always keep in mind how far I am from my pod. I'm not going to purposely be 3 days out and only have 1 day to get back. So, yeah.
Okay. Well, the good news is, I think you're only about a day away from your pod right now.
Hmm.
Well, You'd have to. You're not sure how because you're at a different location. You're not sure how long it would take you to get across this forest. But you think you could probably get across this forest in that direction from here. I can tell you more exactly if you had more information, but I don't think you do. All right.
Well, I mean, like, returning to the pod, wouldn't it just be easy to go around the forest? So through?
No, because you'd have to cross that ridiculous forest that you with the treetops of.
No, around the forest. Out and around the forest.
As far as you know, the direction that you went, you either have to go back through those trees or around the mountain, on top of the mountain.
Ooh, okay, I see. Okay.
Yeah. You've cut yourself
bought a
off from that
jetpack.
original. Yeah.
Or sneakers with
So-
tank treads on it that climbs for me.
So are you headed to the weeping forest?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going in the direction I'm going.
Okay. Going in the direction you're going through the spiral forest.
Yeah, I'm gonna travel through the spiral forest back into the weeping forest.
Cool.
Obviously, looking out for mankeys.
Okay.
Full speed stealth. I never drop my cloak. Vision mode, vision mode, vision mode. Time and again, I stand completely still for several minutes and I just kind of listen to my surroundings. And then I move on.
Uh, should be right here. Oh, of course, it's not. Maybe I put it. I did that thing where I put it away. Like, I better put this away for safekeeping, so I'm not constantly looking for it. And now I
You're like, where the fuck did I put it?
Yeah.
Damn it, it's so safe. It's even safe from me.
Yeah. Oh, did you look at that? Oh.
La la la. I'm so happy. I'm a gummy bear. Gummy bear! Step
Oh,
on
such
that
a good
trap,
skit.
blow up, die.
Such a good skit. Such a good skit. Oh, so delicious.
Doesn't she step in the second trap like right after?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
over, or something like that. Psh, ah!
The rest for this. Yuli, is there anything special about your cloak that I don't know?
Give me a second. I never bought the extra spectrums. So I have basic
Good.
spectrum, but I have enhanced hide. That's the only thing special about it. Instead of a plus 15, it's plus 25.
Okay. Then I'm gonna have you roll.
Wait, let me double check, just in case.
Hope that we're checking. You already said it, man. You can't take it back.
Yeah, I have highlighted hold one honor, so I could go ultraviolet. I haven't bought it yet. Yeah, just to increase hide. That's it.
Well, look.
Bajow. A Bajow to your Bazang with a 16.
See, you know.
And obviously, I've been cycling vision ones this whole time. So if that's a factor, I'll have a chance.
Okay. It's not. It is not. I mean, give you a chance here. If you wouldn't really. Here, you can roll. Listen.
Okay. Mm-hmm. 10.
I guess you can roll sense.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Stealth. Bonus stealth, not balance. Right. I think it's a 5. Sense? Yeah, 5.
Oosh. Hey. Well, that
Does
beats your
something
pride.
grab me?
Yep.
Guzz.
This is you. Doing my attack. You're not aware of this.
Oh, that's true. Maybe I have to flick a mandible to activate it or something. Or else it would go off anytime I bumped into something.
Who's playing?
Rage is free action to negate some of the damage.
You're so unaware. This This is a surprise round, man. You get to do anything.
I know, but you could rage as a free action.
Can you steal initiative during a surprise action?
I don't think so because you're not aware of the initiative. No, surprises. It's all you, man. You
Yeah.
can't counter a surprise if you're surprised because you don't see it coming. I didn't hear the battle music, so I couldn't roll dice to steal initiative.
That doesn't make sense. I think that makes
Yeah,
sense.
my prot was 7, so you just needed more than a 12, right? Yeah, for the
Yeah.
5. Yeah. So if you beat a 12, beat my prot. Limit.
Um, oh,
I deflect arrows, but it doesn't matter. Surprise attack. Have I been impaled, lifted by my curtails,
Red
thrown to
slams
the
into the
ground?
ground by an unknown assailant. And this is critical damage. You take 18.
Is any of it KO or grapple?
Yeah, it's grapple.
All right, I get to negate 2 of it. So 5 power. So 2.
You don't have that
Thick
armor entry?
skin. Huh?
Just use your worst +2. You don't have it, your armor entry all filled out?
Yeah, but I don't get to apply my armor. If you rolled higher than a 12 attack, you beat my prot.
Yeah, but the armor entry has entries for you to put what it is with this armor, what it is with this armor only, and what it is without any armor.
Just talking about Willis.
That's the way the armor entry is written. It says best armor value, and then it says secondary armor value or something, and then it says worst armor value. And normally that's just your flat prot, or I'm sorry, your like physical DN or
Oh, no, I put all that extra stuff like in my notes and stuff. Thick skin, natural DN. It's grapple, so 2 more, so I can negate 5.
yeah, fine. Okay, so
I'll
you negate
take-
5.
So I'll take 13. 2 health, 3 stamina, good sir. Is it a monkey? After my head bounces off the ground and I turn around.
No, you took 13. You said, 13 critical. Yeah, you are instantly slammed to the ground and you feel something break. You're racked with pain and not sure what. You are at a -1.
Okay.
You try to figure out what's on you, but you can now you can act normally. It's the first round of initiative, so or the first turn. What do you want to do?
Well, I mean, whatever it was, it threw me to the ground, right? So it has to be like basically right next to me. So it had to grab me to do it, right? What is it?
You don't know yet.
I don't know yet. Aren't
Yeah.
they looking right at it? Because it's right
No.
there. No?
No, you're not looking right at it.
Hmm.
You've been slammed to the ground, and now you're underneath it.
Now I'm underneath it. Is it a monkey?
I don't know. What's your action?
I'm gonna rage. That puts me at a 10 speed. I'm gonna. Are we in a wrestle?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna rage to put myself at a 10 speed, and then steal the initiative to activate my harness to shock it.
Okay. I'm pretty sure it's a free action though.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna rage, shock it, and then do a thing. Because it's kind of like a loaded gun, right? Or it's kind of like a trap. I just spring it whenever the hell it's ready.
Spring. It's ready. Yeah, sort of.
Sort of, kind of, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna rage and shock it, and then after the result of the shock, I will react. What the hell am I looking for? Oh, yeah. There it is. Okay. Ah! Zap. For a mere 7 damage.
7.
Yeah.
What a loser.
Right? Well,
Yeah.
it's done. Something.
Maybe. Maybe. Oh. Damn it.
Barely.
Yeah. There you are. You don't let me kill you.
So I'm gonna steal initiative to draw my weapons. I go first. Shing.
Okay. Well, you're unfortunately I'm stunned, so go ahead.
And then for the second action, I slash at thee. Hang on a second. I'm gonna do stuff. 10 sword, 1 duels, another 1, so I'm at 12. I'm gonna power attack 2 for 2 more ranks of damage. So it'll be 16. No, and I'm raging. So 18. So this many's if I hit. My speed's at a 10, so I basically get a speed bonus, right? It's all my stuff. So I'm gonna negate the -1 while I'm raging, because I'm getting a +1 to my combat actions because of speed. And I swing at D.
Okay.
21 attack.
21 attack. Mm,
16. No bonus damage on my weapon. Oh, the mastery shit, right?
21 or what?
Huh? Yeah, 21 attack.
You turn around to flash thing that's on you as best you can inside of this wrestle. I guess you have a wrestling proficiency with this? Whatever you're using?
Double checking. Wrestling proficiency with short sword. Yes, sir.
Okay. So
Oh, I didn't have to use my first action to draw. I forgot I spent a point in quick draw. So whatever.
that's fine. You can have it. Okay. Trying to get an attack as best as you can in this thing, and you see that it is holding you down with its feet and trying to bite at you. And the thing on top of you seems to be some sort of dog with big giant wings.
Freaking chimera. A dog dragon, Hector? Really? No, I was kidding.
No, it's a woofin.
Is that a wolf pelican?
It's a wolf griffin. I don't know.
Ah. Oh, you'll make a good trophy.
So that's fine. You can have your weapons for free and second attack on
Yeah,
stun.
I wouldn't have had to spend the first action to draw. I forgot I spent that point. So now I could take my second attack. Rah! Oh my god. 16.
16.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Still initiative.
What's the next round? So
So I steal it. I'm at 10.
okay. And because of that, here. What?
Mm. I'm gonna sacrifice 1.
Okay.
26.
26. Damn, that's it.
Yeah. D4 is odd even. 2, 3, 13 damage with 20 AP.
Twenty AP.
Yes, sir. Swords.
You said 20?
No, 13 damage.
Right, 13. All right, good.
Yeah, but AP 20.
Okay. You slice deep into the chest area of the wolfen, getting past its mane of feathers and causing it to bleed.
So it was Troop checks. Keep track of my rage here.
Yeah. Okay. I fly away.
I'm gonna steal initiative and
You already
blast you
did.
out of the. Oh, I blast you out of the sky.
Try.
I will show you.
Okay.
Wait, don't you get a? I have one battle acumen. Is that attack of opportunity because you're running away or trying to disengage?
Man, I fuck with shop for you.
Huh? Is that like a special thing because he's winged or what?
Well, you don't
Or if we're in a
get
fist
an
fight, you
attack.
can push off of me to run away. You're still
You
giving me your
you
back.
No, no, you don't get an attack opportunity in this game for if you run away.
I thought you always did if you try to disengage combat.
Nope, that's a
Oh,
D&D
okay.
thing.
That was probably an old rule. That's why. That's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah, back when we got more D&D rules in this game, that was a thing. But
Okay, yeah. I try to use my 10 speed to go first and blast in front of him with my cannon because I don't want to purposely get caught in the AOE.
I mean, you do that, but it doesn't matter what you roll because you have to hit a surface for your thing to work.
And he's flying away.
Mhm.
Away he is flying. I think that's the only thing that has shoots. I'm gonna activate my shadow clone to step in front of him to see if I can trick him to turn around. To make it look like, whoa, where you going, buddy?
How far range is that?
We never discussed it, Hector.
Oh, damn it. I
But
thought
I
it was
imagine,
like a
I imagine not
thing
that far. You know, it's mostly for
Is
like
that a-
melee combat. So
Are you sure? Isn't that a thing you threw?
it's a drone that projects a hologram.
Ah, it's a drone, so it has a light speed.
I have reach and duration blank. The illusion is a strength of 17. That's all I got.
So he didn't do it. Great. I don't know. That's really annoying. I mean, I don't see how I could be faster than you and be an illusion of you. So what's that? What's your speed?
Unmodified, my speed's an 8. Because I'm raging, it's at a 10.
No. Your run speed.
Oh, my run speed
Mm-hmm.
is 11 unmodified. So 21 unmodified. But the drone shouldn't be faster because I'm raging, you know?
But it's much faster than that.
I mean, reach, what? Like 20 feet or something, you know? Duration and action or something. Maybe 2. Maybe I can only use it like every other round or something, you know?
No.
Because I only spent 1 honor for it. I didn't
I don't
buy
care
any extra fancies.
how much you use it, but I mean, the thing is, you said it was going to be an illusion of you, so it should move as fast as you.
Yeah, it should move at least as fast as me, right?
But you're not getting my razor here can fly 60 miles an hour, so
yeah, but I want to steal the initiative so I can act first before you start traveling.
but you're already still initiative this turn.
Oh, he's traveling at the end of this turn or whatever?
In the middle.
Oh, okay, I see. Oh man. And I already stole initiative, so I can't roll to steal again. right?
Could if you have over a 10.
I don't have exactly 10 right now. Stupid power attack. Yeah, so I guess he just flies away.
Yeah. So
Checking my stuff just in case. I mean,
it doesn't seem to be coming back.
I follow the blood trail to its home and I murder it in front of its children.
You can certainly try.
I certainly will. And as it's flying away, I bzum, 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 to find the best vision mode to track it.
It was never hard to see. It's just it was up.
No, yeah, no, I'm just saying. You know,
So it was
maybe
invisible.
it's a really hot creature, so like my infrared will be better at seeing it or whatever. I do not have track avion, but it's bleeding, so yeah. And I try to run it down. I don't drop the cloak, I just start sprinting. And every time I can, I will steal initiative just to get a little closer. And if I feel like it's in any kind of range, I'll try to fire it with the stun cannon. Like if it's passing by a tree or some shit, shoot the tree, see if it'll.
Dog, I should have made a pack of these. But
Should have made a what?
a pack.
A pack?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
It was a toss up because I wrote Canid, so dogs are social, but avians are usually are not. So I was like, I want a raptor, and then like raptors, a lot of them are solitary hunters. So
Well, I mean, ducks hang out together. So do pigeons.
yeah, but a lot of raptors.
But they're not predator
whites.
birds. They're not predator birds. Yeah.
And I wanted a raptor, so that's like lost. Should have made a pack of them.
Oh my god. Join the wrestle for free. Two of them hold me down while the third one just shreds me.
Oh well.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it flies way faster than I can run, but yeah, I try to
yeah.
track it down.
Yes. Yeah, you go in the direction that it's going. Now the blood thing is like really hard to find, but maybe you can roll it.
Yeah. Investigate to find the trail? Or recon?
No, it's track.
It's just track?
It's not all track.
I don't have track avion, but I do have track canine. So I only take half the penalty, maybe?
It's close enough. You're right.
All right. $15 trek.
Track. Like you find some blood initially, but quickly you lose it. It's just going to be too far apart to accurately find. Best you can do is head in the direction that it was going. You just see it fly off for quite some distance. Now it is going into the mountains. So it's not long before you're going on up an incline. And
Going on a what now? I'm sorry.
up an incline,
Oh, I'm not equipped for mountain. Yeah, I'll spend some time tracking it. Maybe I'll find like his brother and I'll murder him instead. Just be like, Julio set me up. Dead, because your brother disrespecting me.
right?
I mean, it was strong enough to throw me to the ground, right? Size wise, was it like as big as me? Slightly smaller, slightly bigger?
No, it was only as big as a very big wolf with wings that are huge,
Yeah,
appropriate enough to carry a wolf. So
that sounds awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna go kill it. That sounds uber dangerous. I'm gonna get something out of this hunt. Stupid monkeys.
okay. So let's just not. I mean, you finally have a target. So let's just. I've been rolling for stuff and it's just not been coming up, man. But
I
you
have
gave me a track.
I have
And your
survival
check
and
roll
recon for mountain, so I'm good there.
wasn't terrible. Um, you
I have
you're good.
zoology canon. If that helps me in any way.
So here's just the point. You're going to spend at least a day going through the mountains. Eventually, going through the mountains, you will find things that make you think you're heading in the right direction.
Hmm.
For example, an extremely large feather.
Bitch ass motherfucker.
And so the bigger you are, the bigger your wings have to be important to your body to fly.
Psha.
So once your size of the wolf, you need like a 15-foot wingspan. Something like that. So these feathers are immensely huge right there. They're going to be like bigger than ostrich feathers or something ridiculous, right?
Hmm.
And you find one, but the ones you find are old and you're not sure if they belong to this one or maybe some old ones that maybe lived in this area, but that's still enough evidence to kind of go on. And you know that
Kind of at least guess that I'm in his neighborhood somewhat.
well, like I said, if you were looking for any of them, then like this is a good sign, right? It's not nothing. It's definitely something worth going on. That being said, the feather is old. I don't know how much time you have on the planet, but basically, you're gonna spend like a whole day just to find a few feathers.
I got like 3 days or 4 days, something like that, right?
Okay.
Something like that. 3 or 4 days.
You better know.
My
Or you
my
can just stay on this planet.
my character knows. My character knows.
Your character knows which one is it. I was
Well,
hoping you keep in
I imagine I have a little thingamajig in my head in my helmet.
To be fair, I should have kept track on this one. Let's see.
Yeah, I kept confusing myself with like, oh, it's not already? Oh shit. All right. It's been
Okay,
at
hold
least
up.
3 days. At least.
Yeah, it has. Let's see. Hold up. Be fair, I should have kept track, but I was gonna hope.
And it was night, I think, last. So we should be like coming into day 4.
You're on day 5, buddy.
Okay.
Here and there. So that's 1. And then 1 there. You spent at least 1 of the dead end, 1 of the spring,
Mhm.
1 for the mountain pass. The dead end. 1 of the spring, 1 of the mountain pass, 1 over the dense weeping forest, and now 1 more going through the mountain.
Psh, if it's day 6, I gotta abandon. I gotta make it back to the pod.
That's what I'll say. Yeah. But you're not going to get anything on this hunt. Just
That's
in
all right.
case.
That's all right. You know why? Because I'm gonna play stupid. I know it could see me when I'm cloaked, so I'm gonna be like la 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 la. La 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 la.
There'll be an extremely low chance.
I'm gonna purposely
Something.
be out of cover, but I keep my cloak on because I know they can see me.
Something worthwhile hunting.
I'm gonna do this a lot, Hector. So I look enticing. Hey, big boy, come on over. And eyes in the sky.
No.
Just in case one decides to patrol my way.
You spend your last day going as fast as you can, exhausted through the forest. Exhausted and a little beat. Something inside definitely broke. Predators are super tough, so I mean, you truck on through. But you know you got to get back to the pod, and you don't know how dense the forest is. So down the mountain is not that hard, and you press it hard, and every time you step, something inside wherever you got crushed is painful and annoying. But down the mountain is fast, and through the spiral forest is fast. And once you get to the back into the weeping forest, you know more or less how to traverse the terrain, and you feel like you're making good time, but it is impossible to see to the other side.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not sure how far it is. And by the time you see the clock counting down, and you know how far away your pod is, you're running there, making sure that you get there on time. The entire time you hope that something tries to hunt you, hoping that you look at like enticing bait, but unfortunately it doesn't seem like to be the case. And the skies around you look clear.
I will I will purposely take a few fatigue wounds and then go back to normal speed till the fatigue wounds go away, and then purposely take fatigue wounds again. I'm Mordocking it. Ah! All right, slow jog. Whew, breathe. Ah!
Unfortunately, you this planet, and there's no honor for you this time.
You know how bad I want to burn down this forest, Hector? You know how many times I thought of it? I was like, you know what? Frick these monkeys. Start a little fire. Use my beam cannon to spread the flames. Burn, all you burn! And then wait on the other side of the forest for everything running out.
It sucks. It sucks I can't tell you what it is, especially since Adam might still do it.
Yeah, no, it's all good, brother. It's all good. I tried.
I mean,
sometimes there's a gimmick that I just never figure out, and then
yeah,
it's just how it happens. Yeah.
Well, you remember the one thing I will tell you is remember the description. The description in the codex was elusive monkey. Elusive.
Yeah, meaning like sneaky, slippery.
Meaning hard to find.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just one of those things and I accidentally hit it too hard, I guess, or maybe not. We'll see. Maybe, hopefully, I don't think Adam's going to make it tonight.
Did he say anything?
He said it's not looking good.
Hmm.
So, I mean, we can just call it there. And I mean, sometimes this happens. I mean, I really wanted you to fight the thing, obviously, right? But I couldn't.
Jack his world, Hector. I was gonna be like, oh, he's flapping his wings. I'm gonna steal initiative and save an action. Oh, he begins to fly away. Stun, bitch! Fall to the planet so I could stab you daily in the face.
Luckily you can't stun 2 turns in a row. So
yeah,
with that device,
so epic, so epic. I fly away. No, you don't.
Yeah. I was like, screw this, man. Screw that. Like, things are turning fast.
He's fighting back. I'm out of here.
Well, that's another thing. Like, I decided that because wolves don't take chances like that. They're very, very careful.
I survived his initial attack, so he's like, screw this. That's too much effort. It just took off.
Yeah.
And I slashed him up.
I mean, the damn netting got me again, you know what I mean? It wouldn't have been so bad if I had rolled a little higher on damage, messed you up more. I could have. You were only 2 points away from a -2. I mean, yeah, he could have 2-hit you, like.
Beating Proc.
If I rolled, well, yeah, if I rolled well enough, and being that I got that early crit, like, things were looking up, but I was like, no way, man. I'm sorry. Like, after this, it's a free kill. Like, this thing, it's got to survive. It's got to survive. It's got to here. More important for it to survive than. So,
wasn't gonna risk tussling with this.
No, I mean, like,
look at I didn't kill him. I'm out of here.
look at electric eels. That's how they work, right? Like, nobody wants to get near that thing.
True.
Stuff doesn't like it, and I was just like, I did roll composure for it and failed. I was just like, I guess I'm out.
I was totally gonna bait you too. Like, it comes at you, it's like, let it.
Yeah. No. So to be fair, the reason I gave you 2 turns, is because I prepared my takeoff.
Oh, like a like a saved action sort of.
Yeah, I prepared my takeoff, jump maneuver so I could get the hell out of there. Because otherwise, you're right. It would have been like walking away. And wailed it, and I was like, no, this man chance to get out of here. But it did give you 3 attacks on it.
Yeah, if it didn't take off, I could have harnessed it again. I could have stunned it with my cannon. Would have been over.
Yeah. So I mean, I had to really try. I can't just give it to you, man.
Oh no, for sure. It was a good try.
I had to try. But as soon as I saw Avian come up, I was like, perfect. I was just like, oh yeah.
Right? Because it's like nothing out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, Avian, you can plant anywhere.
Yep.
Unless
like,
I'm
cool,
in
I just put you in. Yeah, but I just finished putting you in some open skies. I was like, awesome.
Yep.
Perfect.
And I'm over there, not invisible and ultraviolet. He's a stupid bird. He's like, oh, what's that thing?
But you can add that the razor wolf is on this planet. That's why I named it, because its feathers are like blades and razors.
Yeah, I don't keep the feathers because I didn't like. Yeah, I jacked him up, but I didn't kill him. So when I get to my pod, I'm just kind of like, meh, just discard them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna keep partial trophies for something I didn't kill.
No. Yeah.
What'd you call them? Razor wolves?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Should you ever return to this planet, you can mark its destination. So make sure to
Yeah.
keep those notes because like, let's say this character does live. I'm hoping. I've hoped for all your characters to live. But,
It's the
but
lottery, bro. I could die
let's
tomorrow.
say
I
he
can live
does live.
10 sessions. You know.
Yeah. But well, no. The more you survive, the more likely you are surviving.
Yeah.
You get a tiny bit better every you get a few points, you get a tiny bit better every session. Your character gets a tiny bit stronger. All that adds up over time. Especially like if you do manage to get a kill, like one honor is a lot. It goes a long way to making you more survivable. But like keep the notes because let's say this character does live and you end up with 150 spare honor points to spend, you come back here, like and be like, I was
Revenge.
uh,
I'm gonna carve Razor Wolf in my bunk. You think you got away, motherfucker? I ain't forgetting about you. I'll kill you extra hard. The next thing I hunt that's flying, I'm gonna be thinking of you.
Mhm.
Flying large wolf
Note for myself.
with razor sharp feathers. Shit, dude, why didn't you attack me with that? Wing
I was
flaps cut
gonna,
me all
but
up.
I had to stoop you first. So I had to stoop and try to pin you. And so dogs pounce, right? So I had to decide whether it was a pounce or a snatch and grab, like, because those were going to be my two methods, right? Either a raptor snatches you, or sometimes they also pounce, or a wolf pounces you, like if it's going to try and pin you. But they don't generally have like instant wrestling moves. Well, I mean, dogs have takedowns.
Yeah,
A lot of dogs
they
can
get
do
the maul,
takedowns.
right? The maul talent.
Well, so like bulldogging, they call it that because they train dogs. Well, people do this too, but they train dogs to like bite the ear of a cattle and swing underneath its neck, and that twists its head until it flops it over.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, there's no like direct to grapple damage kind of thing other than the pounce right here. So I could slam you into the ground. It wasn't like I couldn't justify giving it like a pin off the bat. It would go straight to a pin or something like that. At least in my head, I couldn't. If I could thought of some way, I might have. But either way, I guess that's cool for today. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, because otherwise we're going to get into like a whole. I mean, we could keep going. I don't
Nah,
know.
because
No.
I'll be on a different planet. There'll be no possibility of me and Adam like interacting, and
And maybe I'll kill Adam. You don't have to make me a character anymore.
well, I mean, he's got to play like 3 more days on the planet to catch up my timeline. So
Nah, he's got to play 6 more days. He's way
oh
behind.
shit, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess next session I'll just watch a movie.
He could. I don't know. He could just leave, or he could decide, or he could just kill something and leave.
Yeah, you could always conquer the temple,
Yeah.
You just be like, oh, temple, screw it. Where the alien at? Give me one.
Or he could just die and have to make him a character. We'll see. We'll see. I think it might be
Predators is
really
hard.
fun.
Life is hard.
It might be really fun. It might be really fun for me to be like, like watch Adam and be like, I can't believe you're gonna do that to me.
No, it'd be cool. Because if he fights anything, just text me the stats.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I'll be like, hey Adam,
yeah,
no
yeah.
sense. I snuck
Oh,
right up on you, bitch ass.
you can run it for me. That'd be great.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep. Oh yeah, that'd be awesome. Okay, well let's hope he what you might call me during the week, right? I don't know what your work week's looking like, but I guess we'll start to discuss all that stuff later. For now,
Yeah,
guys,
I'm still on. We'll talk right now. Go ahead.
yeah. For now, guys, thanks for joining us. So like I've always said, like our role playing is real. We're not here to like um entertain you that much. Like I know I
We
find
don't do this for you. We do this for
well, we
us.
do
You just happen to be watching.
no, we do preternatural for the audience, right? Like but this is always meant to be way more relaxed. So we're not um you know, preternatural, we're gonna finish it at least season 2. We still got like 20 episodes to go or something. We didn't
Can't
get very
wait.
far. Yeah, but we are gonna
Can't
do it.
wait.
And in that will be a lot more entertaining. Here we're just a lot more relaxed. But one of the things is even preternatural, even though it is for your entertainment, that campaign's also real. Like characters die. If there's a lull in the action and I can't control it, I don't force it. I'm not like, there's that old trope of like, oh, something's boring, like just throwing a guy with a gun. Like, no, like I made sure that everything that Yui was doing was fair for him to find any prey, and in order for me to be fair, I roll it. So there's no metagaming on my part. Like,
It takes away the bias, right? You're like,
yeah,
roll 1. Nope, doesn't happen.
yeah, I roll it, and just to keep things real. So if there's no action, unfortunately, or very limited action, that's just. I know some gyms are like, well, you're in charge of the world. Just do whatever you want. It's like, no, I already set the thing. The parameters that I set are already fair. I don't need to go changing them. Screw everything up for the players. Like, just entertaining.
Just because you got and you make the rules doesn't mean you don't have to follow. Also means that
Yeah.
you have to follow the rules because you made them.
Yeah, you should follow your own rules. Like, I believe that. That's what I think. That's my philosophy as a GM. At least you should definitely follow your own rules. But either way, guys, thanks for joining us. There are links in the description wherever you might be watching this. You can. I'm finally making some more art again. I'll have some more shirts soon. There's still some great shirts down in the launch cart link, and
Boom, pow.
there'll be some stuff. There'll be some stuff coming up from my Subscribe Star soon. That'll be Subscribe Star exclusive. And I was going to do some art streaming, but I've been nonstop drawing design for a friend all week, to the point where my back almost gave up until
Jesus.
I finally moved everything around to where I was more comfortable sitting, because I was just hunched over this tablet.
You're getting that artist hunch.
Yeah. So I don't have like a great place to put it. So I was just like trying to like just set it up however it went, and start drawing there. And the next thing I know, I woke up after 2 days of doing it and I could barely move my freaking arm. I was like, oh crap,
Jesus.
I messed that up. Yeah, got to take my own advice and worry about my posture and stuff. But I figured it out. I moved the stuff around to where I can sit a lot more comfortably and not mess my arms up and stuff. But I was doing that so much that I didn't get to do an art stream. But an art stream will be coming this week. So stay tuned for that. And I do free art advice, and you are welcome to like get into the comments and talk trash to my players and all that stuff, or make suggestions. And Well, I don't normally take suggestions. Every once in a while, I take suggestions, and I'm just like, that idea is too good to pass up. The one I don't take it from my players because what's it like? What's that old meme where it's like, where they ask like, "Oh, is the monster alone?" And you're like, the GM like grins, "He's not now." You said, you know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
yeah, why did I think put more or something? Not, but every once in a while, especially if it's like, "Oh, this should do that," or like, "Why doesn't your animal do this?" Or like, yeah, that's a good idea. Why doesn't it do that? Shall. Um. Anyway, I'll be back sometime during the week, and then hopefully Adam will catch up and some stuff. So keep an eye out for that, guys. I guess that's probably it. Huh?
Uh, divorce your wife, take half of her stuff, give it to Hector. Not everybody needs to live indoors. You can live in a tent. Sell your property, give it to Hector. Get a commission, watch the channel. Don't be a bitch, buy something.
Yeah, get a commission. That'd be great. That helps me the most. And if not, a T-shirt. That'd be great too. But a commission definitely helps me the most. And I'm affordable. I wish I wasn't, but I am. More important, guys. Most important of all, absolutely